Welcome back to Get to Know Every One of Us. Today I'm here with my friend Dom Francia, and I'm super excited to talk to him and get to know him a little better. Dom, how are you doing today?
I'm great, Dion. How are you?
I'm doing good. So I'd like to get started always asking a little bit about yourself and where's home for you and what led you to real estate?
So home for me is Ross Draver Township. And it's actually kind of wild. What led me to real estate, I was helping a friend of mine flip a house. I was helping him do some work to renovate it in order to get it done. And we were like halfway through the project, and he looked at me and said, "You should get your real estate license. If you do a half decent job, you'll be better than 90% of the agents out here." So
Wow.
I thought about it for like 1 second, and I was like, you know what, you're right. So literally that night, I went and I got licensed, or I took my test, or sorry, didn't take my test. I registered for the course, and then like a month later, I was licensed, and I helped him sell that first flip, and it was history from
Wow,
there.
that's really cool. So you did never had a dream about being in real estate or anything like that. It was just a sudden exciting opportunity from one of your friends. I love that.
Yep.
So how many years have you been licensed?
I'm coming up on this will be my 6th year. I have 6 years license now.
6 years. That's great.
Yep.
So tell me about your family.
Got a wonderful family. Have a beautiful wife and three beautiful boys, and we have one on the way, actually. So,
Is that a secret
yep.
I did not know about?
No, not so much a secret. We literally today, actually, I think is the end of the first trimester. So, everything's going good. So it's we're excited. We're
Do you
we're
think
very blessed.
maybe a little girl this time?
We don't know. We don't find out.
No,
We
you're
always
not.
yeah we wait. So we'll see what happens.
Well, it's a surprise to me, something I did not know. So thank you for sharing that. I love that. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited you do make beautiful babies.
Thank
So
you.
what do you love most about helping people buy or sell a home?
Um, I think what I love most is I love being an advocate for my client's best interest. So like getting a game plan together to sell or a plan of attack in order to put an offer in on a home. One thing that helps me in real estate is I've always been a competitor. I love the fact that in real estate I can let that part shine through me and make my clients feel like I'm putting them in the best possible position to succeed.
Yeah, you're
You know,
fighting for them too, right? You're in there, you're competing for them as well.
Absolutely. And this is like it's one of the largest purchases most people will ever make in their life.
Yeah.
So, why wouldn't you have someone on your team that's going to protect that investment and then protect you at the same time? It's kind of how I
Sometimes
see it.
it shocks me at the agents that are out there still and they don't have that mindset. It's really important. Like we are definitely are their advocate in this whole process. And it's hard. Some days are tough. You know that, Don. We've been through some situations, right?
Yeah.
It's very difficult. And HGTV makes it look good. It's all fun. Everybody can buy a $2 million house. That's not true. That's
Yeah.
just TV, reality TV, but they're good at it.
Yep.
So
They are.
the market's shifted. You've seen a lot in the last 6 years. You've seen COVID come along and you've seen all kinds of crazy things, as we all have. What is one smart tip you give a buyer or a seller in today's market?
Uh so buyers, it's always the same for buyers for me. And I feel like the one big tip that I give buyers is relevant in any market, and it's that you can always refinance your house, but you can never repurchase your house.
Mm.
So what I mean by that is there's never a right or wrong time to buy, right? A lot of people try to like time the market or whatever, but time in the market is always better than timing the market. So everything comes down to where you are financially and what you can afford. That's, I tell buyers that a lot. And the price of the house you want today might be 200,000, but a year or two from now it could be 260,000.
Yeah,
We've seen that happen in the past time and time again. So you have to put yourself in a position not to worry and trust the professionals in your life to guide you to make the right decision. That's what I would give to buy the advice I'd give to buyers.
great advice.
Um, sellers, sellers. I would tell them more or less you just have to trust the professionals that are in your life to help you best market and sell your home. Whether that involves establishing a realistic sales price or a marketing plan or just managing the transaction from start to finish. You have to trust the people in your life to advise you in your deals.
I agree. Sometimes they don't because they get advice from all these other people that never sold a house before. You
Yep.
know, sometimes even parents do that, right? They come in and they sold like two houses in their entire life, but they have so much opinion about it that it ruins the transaction. And our goal is to help everybody find a house or sell a house, right? We want to get to the closing table,
Yep.
but all of these outside influences really sometimes hurt the transaction a lot more than people would understand.
I agree.
So, outside of real estate, what lights you up?
God. God
Mm,
lights me up. My relationship with God has grown a lot. Grown a lot closer over the last 6 to 8 months, and I'm definitely very grateful for that. And the fact that I can lead my sons closer to God and we can grow our relationship with Him together is something. It really burns a fire in me. Everything that I have is a credit to Him, so I'm very thankful.
yeah, it's definitely all his, right? It's not ours, it's all his.
Yep.
So, what's something most people don't know about you but should?
I mean, we kind of covered it, but I have three beautiful sons and a new baby on the way. So that's
That's your
I.
secret. Yeah.
I don't really put my family out on social media a lot. It's just not something that I do. I probably could be a little bit better in letting people in my life a little bit, but I don't know. I'm kind of reserved.
Yeah, not me. You know, I share everything, so I'm the complete opposite of you.
It's all right.
Now I love it. You know, I just love it. I feel like I can help so many people with my stories, you know, and that's the same with you. Like you leading people to God would be amazing, right? So maybe that's part of your journey, the more you speak up.
I don't
So yeah, I would love to see you do that. So what's a small win that you're proud of lately?
know. A small win that I'm proud of lately. I've so one thing that I've instituted in the past like month is I've started praying with my kids every night. Um, every night, like me and my youngest is one, so he doesn't really get it, but he's just kind of there and he likes being with us. But my 3-year old and my 8-year old, every night before bed, we all get down and I let my 8-year old sometimes lead us in prayer, and then I'll do it most of the time. But my 3-year old is really getting he gets excited. He looks forward to it now, so it's fun. That's definitely a small win that I'm proud of right now.
I don't ask many people this question, but I think you may have an answer. If your real estate journey were a movie, what would it be called?
The power of one.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. I mean, we are the one, so that even makes it better. So good thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, this it is definitely a journey, and you know, I hope for all of you that you're better, way better than I've ever been in this business, and kind of like a parent does with their own child, right? But
Yeah.
it's hard, and you know, and we just people understand that you know when we're going through a process that we're really we're out there fighting for you more than you even know, and
Big time.
so yeah, so I'm proud of you. I'm glad that that's you know one of your most important aspects of real estate is what you do as an advocate. So, what's your favorite part about being part of the Gold Standard family?
Um, my favorite part about Gold Standard is the support. Our support system is so huge, and all the agents really work together to help each other out. It's nice, and that comes in many different forms, whether it's sharing listings online or answering questions for each other, giving feedback on listings, or feedback on how some situations were handled. They're always there for you, and our leadership is top shelf as well. Like, you guys are amazing. You're all very supportive, and I think you guys, our leadership is a big reason why the agents behave the way they do and, treat each other the way that we do, is because you guys really set the tone of being available and being supportive and ready to help.
Cool. Well, thank you for that. I was so glad. I remember the first day you came in, and you know you were having some not so happy times at the brokerage prior to, and I
Yeah.
just was so excited for you, and I've just watched you grow so much in the last. Well, how long you been here? 5 years? Has it been
Five
5?
years. Yeah. 5 years.
Yeah, for the last 5 years. So thank you for that. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for being a good person, and thanks for being on my show today.
Thank you, Dion. Thank you for everything you do. I would not be here without your help. So I very much appreciate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.